Possibly thinking about selling your home? Hey, even in this crazy market, it's important to do everything you can to maximize the return on your investment. Hi, I'm Jennifer Prestwich, the Prestwich Group at Madison and Company Properties. I make it a point and a priority to be on the cutting edge of innovation, technology, and market trends so that I can serve my community and my clients here in Adams and Broomfield counties, Colorado. Here's what you need to do to maximize the return on your investment and get the most favorable terms when selling. First of all, the biggest thing is exposure. We want to make sure that we expose your house to the masses through digital marketing. Most likely you're watching this video through a detailed target market ad to make sure that you see it. I'm averaging about 50,000 views on all of my properties and getting hundreds of hours of watch time, just like the video you're watching right now. Just imagine how that kind of exposure can work in your favor when selling. It's all done through a detailed digital marketing strategy that takes an enormous amount of time, effort, and training to perfect. I've spent a lot of time and money to learn from online digital marketers to properly market and expose the homes that I sell. And I continue to modify, adjust, and adapt as the platforms change to optimize exposure. You see, most people just do things like post it on their business page and their personal page, but that's not enough, because how these platforms work is they only put content in front of you when you're already interacting with it. Which means in most cases, the only people who are seeing the content that you're posting are your family and your friends. My goal is to expose it to everyone else, to the masses. I do this by paying for advertising and targeting people online through Facebook and Instagram. I also market on YouTube and Google. Now, what else is important when selling your home? Make sure you hire someone that's an excellent negotiator. Think about this. The average agent in Colorado sells less than one home a month. We've all heard that in order to be considered an expert at something, you need 10,000 hours of dedicated time working on it. It would be exceedingly difficult for the average agent to become an expert at that metric. The market changes very rapidly, and if your agent is not immersed in the market, it can cost you time and money. I'm a certified negotiation expert. Less than 1% of agents across the nation hold that certification. Here's something else to think about: price, condition, and location. Now, make sure that you aren't just looking at Zillow for an accurate analysis of what your home is worth. Remember, Zillow is an algorithm. It doesn't really take into effect all of the specific features of your house. It doesn't take into account whether or not you have a finished basement, the location, the views, your upgrades, or the condition of your home. And all of those things are pretty important, don't you agree? If any of those things are off, if the condition isn't great, if the location isn't optimal, if you live near a busy street, all of those things can affect your price. We need to make positive or negative adjustments when determining price, just like an appraiser would. So remember, exposure and marketing, super important when you're selling. Hiring somebody who is an expert negotiator with the experience to maximize your investment and protect your best interests. And listen, I get it. There are a lot of agents out there. Don't leave the biggest investment of your entire life to chance. Go to an expert. Go to somebody who's going to expose your home to the masses, who's an expert at their game, who takes their job seriously, and who does it full time and has your best interest at heart. If you're thinking about buying or selling, or would just like a little advice, give me a call. I want you to know that I take this profession very, very seriously. If you know anyone who might benefit from this video, send it to them. Remember, life is too short not to love where you live. I'm Jennifer Prestwich, the Prestwich Group at Madison and Company Properties. I'm out here living the Denburbs life, and I want to help you do it too.